Hi all of you, welcome back to our Maths class. Today we study a new lesson in Maths, decimals. All of you listen here carefully.
Hello children. Today let me introduce you all to a new term called decimals. Let's start. We have already studied about fractions. Now let us look at some interesting fractions. Here 4 parts out of 10 are colored. That means the shaded region represents 4/10, written as 4 upon 10. If 5 squares are shaded, it represents 5/10. That is, 5 parts out of 10 are colored and is written as 5 upon 10. Similarly, 15 parts out of 100 is written as 15 hundredths. 32 parts out of 1000 is written as 32 thousandths. The fractions 4/10, 5/10, 15 hundredths and 32 thousandths have either 10, 100 or 1000 as their denominators. Such fractions are called decimal fractions. Thus, a decimal fraction is a fraction whose denominator is either 10 or 100 or 1000 or a power of 10. Kids, these decimal fractions can be represented in another form. Here, 4 upon 10 is represented as 0, then a point, and then 4, and is read as 0.4. Similarly, 5/10 is represented as 0, then a point, and then 5, read as 0.5. 15 hundredths is written and read as 0.15. 32 thousandths represented as 0, then a point, then a 0, then 3, and lastly 2. It is read as 0.032. These numbers 0.4, 0.5, 0.15 and 0.032 are called decimal numbers or decimals. A decimal number has 2 parts, one on the left side and other on the right side of the point. Let us see what these parts are. Consider the decimal 24.31. The dot in between 24 and 31 is called the decimal point. The number to the left of the decimal point is called as the whole part or integral part. Thus, the number 24 is the whole part or integral part. The number to the right of the decimal point is called the decimal part. So, 31 is the decimal part. The decimal point separates the integral part and the decimal part. The number of digits after the decimal point are called the number of decimal places. There are 2 decimal places in 24.31. Now, let's look at a few examples. 49.35. 49 is the integral part. The dot in between 49 and 35 is the decimal point. 35 is the decimal part. It is read as 49.35. Look, there are 2 decimal places in 49.35. In the decimal number 0.859, 0 is the integral part. The dot in between 0 and 859 is the decimal point. And 859 is the decimal part. It is read as 0.859. And there are 3 decimal places in 0.859. Kids, wasn't it interesting to learn decimals?
In the former section of this class, we studied to write the fraction of tenth as decimals. For example, 1 by 10 equal to 0.1. 2 by 100 equal to 0.02. Now, we will study to convert mixed numbers as their corresponding decimals. All of you listen here. Look here. Consider the mixed number 2 and 1 by 10. We all know that this is a mixed number or mixed fraction. And we know that in a mixed number or mixed fraction, there is a whole number part and a fractional part. This is the whole number part. Whole number part, and this is the fractional part. This is a fraction, and we have to convert this mixed number into the decimal number. How will you convert? We know that for a decimal number also there is a whole number part and a decimal part. To convert this number, this mixed number to the decimal number, here whole number part, this is the fraction part. For decimal number also there is a whole number part and a decimal part. Of decimal number of 1 by 10, we know that how to convert 1 by 10 to a decimal number. We know here there is only 1 0, so only one decimal place, that is 0.1. And coming to 2 and 1 by 10, how will you convert this into decimal number? We put, this is the whole number. The whole number doesn't change, doesn't have no change. So we write this whole number 2 here, then put the point, then 1 by 10, 0.1. So this is the decimal number of this mixed fraction. Then what will be the decimal number of 3 and 35 by 100? Here whole number is 3, so we write 3 here. Decimal point we put at the bottom. We write 3 here. Decimal point, we put decimal point at the bottom. Then 35 by 100. How many? 35 by 100. The fraction of 35 by 100 is, here 2 zeros, for we put the point here, here 2 zeros, so two decimal places, that is 5.35. So the decimal number of this fraction is 3.35. Then what will be the decimal fraction of 41 and 1 by 100? Look here. Here only one number, 2 zeros. How will you convert this into a decimal number? Here we know that here the whole number part doesn't change, so we write the whole number 41 here. Put the decimal place, point 41 point, then 1 by 100. The decimal number of 1 by 100 equal to, here 2 zeros, here only one number, so we put point here, then we put a 0 at the beginning of the number, then this 1. This is the decimal number corresponding to 1 by 100. Because here there is no other number here and there is 2 zeros here. So we put 0 after the decimal point. 0, 1. The zeros determines the number of the decimal places. Here 2 0, so 2 decimal place, 2 0, 2 decimal place, 1 0, 1 decimal place. Then what will be the 53 and 37 by 1000? 67 by 53 and 67 by 1000. How will you find out the answer? We know that this is the whole number, this is the fractional part. Whole number, we can return the whole number as the same 53. Then put the decimal point because after that the fractional part is coming. So we put the point here. Then 67 by 1000. Here look, how many 0? 3 zeros. So
how many decimal numbers? 3 decimal numbers.
here how many number? 2 number. So we have to add a 0 at the beginning of this number. So the answer will become 0.067. 067. This is the answer. So zeros determine the decimal places of the fraction. So I hope all of you understood this part very well. This is the whole number part, this is the fractional part. Fraction, after the whole number part we put the decimal number, we put the point.
Then comes the decimal number.
I hope all of you understood the decimal number and how to convert the mixed number to a decimal number, how to convert a fraction to a decimal number. How many decimal places determines upon the number of zeros in the fractional part. All of you do your homework, study well.